Hello, everybody. This is Raymond Davis, real estate in Las Vegas. I've went and looked at what's going on. Today is July 15th. We're in Las Vegas, 2023. Listen, I've continuously watched videos, continuously assess what's going on in my area of Las Vegas. And since I'm from Georgia, originally I go back and look at Georgia. I still don't see where many people are saying that the prices are falling, I've been on 3 different builders' websites. I've even went on a builder website that I bought a house from recently out here in Vegas. And my same house is up approximately like $20,000 just from when I bought it back in it's up. Matter of fact, to be exact, it's up $30-some thousand from 8 months ago when I put a contract on a house. Listen, everybody keep telling y'all they're falling. They're not really falling, they're staying steady. Builders have programs, special programs to buy down loans to get people in the house and keep them close to the 5s. And then, like I said in my previous video that I'm gonna upload along with this video, they sometimes can give you a little bump down when you get to your closing, about a month out from closing. But here's the thing. The houses are steadily going up. I'm looking at this one plan. It was $409. It's now $449. That's just that's in 8 months. So the builder gives you that interest rate, that bump down, but you're still going up. At the end of the day, again, we're saying that we're not going to see 2008, 2009 no more, unless they begin to foreclose and put it on their website. Unless you can start going to Wells Fargo, the bigger banks, and literally seeing foreclosed properties in abundance, we're not going to see that great decrease in prices like they keep telling us. It's coming. Wait. If you keep waiting, and I'm not only saying this, and I'm not criticizing nobody, because I was before I moved out here from Atlanta, I was like, well, I'll wait. I got a year or so to play around with this, and they might go back down. Well, I could have got the 2469 KB Homes probably for what I paid for the 1769. So if you keep waiting, they're not going back down, people. They've slowed the rate in which they go up, but they're not going back down. And they've slowed the rate because of the interest rate, but they're not going back down. Matter of fact, now it's beginning to come to the point where I believe that the hikes from the Federal Reserve is doing more damage to the middle class than helping us. I mean, if you could finance $400,000 at 4% versus 6%, you're much better off. And I know we say that we'll be able to refinance it, and that's true. You will be able to refinance one day when they go back down, but they're never gonna go back down to the 3s probably. But here's also the deal. I believe like this: by keep waiting to purchase that house, you're just prolonging your dream to be within a house, and you're paying rent at the same level that you would be paying a house note. So when you keep thinking, so when you're thinking back and you're like, man, I'm losing money. You're not gonna lose. Go ahead and purchase your house, because if anything can do is, I'm talking from a Christian standpoint, is you pray and ask God for wisdom on how to pay it down faster. Pray and figure out a way how to maybe do a flip later on to knock down 100,000 of it. Pray and ask God to do something on the after effect. Because if we keep waiting, they're gonna keep accelerating prices to the point where the houses are gonna be almost $3,000 a month, or $2,500 a month, and that's a lot. That's a lot of money for anybody to be able to afford each month. So, again, this is in Las Vegas. Now, I'm watching a lot of people on YouTube saying, "You gotta wait, you gotta wait, you gotta wait, you gotta wait, you gotta wait, wait." But by the time you listen, if you keep waiting, and they do crash, and it doesn't crash, then you're gonna always have a higher payment. But if you go ahead and purchase and begin to operate in wisdom on how to handle finances better, develop a team of people that can buy another property, investment property later on, if they do go down, then what you'll be able to do is go and purchase you a property in maybe a sub area that may be not as good as your area. Flip it, pull out $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 out of it, and pay back down your house, back down to a house payment that you desire. But from what I'm seeing right now, by keep waiting, it is just going to exacerbate the problem. I'll give you an example. In 2020, this 24 square foot plan by KB Homes in Las Vegas, that house point was about, if I remember right, about 330,000, it was about 320 in this one kind of little bit rough area. In the other areas, it was about 340, 350. Now that same house is 449 on their website. That's $100,000 difference in 2 years. I'm gonna tell you, if you just sitting back waiting for the decline of a house by $20,000, then it already went up $80,000. That 20 is not gonna hurt them. So, again, this is Raymond Davis, looking over different various builders within the in the Las Vegas area. There's other builders, Lanier, D.H. Horton. They all went up on their home prices over the last 2 years. So nobody's is back down in the threes. You might find one for $399, $390. But if you add that, it's gonna be a very small home. It's gonna be one that you're not gonna want to be in. And so my suggestion to you is go ahead and buy. And then from a Christian standpoint, speak to it, call it, ask God to help you figure a way out to pay it down. Ask God to bring down the interest rates, because at this point we're not just fighting normality no more. The way houses are going up is making it so unaffordable for the middle class that you should be using about 20% of your income to pay your house note. We're using 50 to 60% to just pay house notes. And so, but it doesn't look like it's getting any better. So this is Raymond Davis saying, if you're praying about that, and again, I'm a Christian, so I'm talking to Christians. If you're going to buy a house and you're sitting on the sideline waiting, remember, as the day of the Lord appears, it's supposed to get harder and harder and harder. And I don't really think them hiking up the interest rate is slowing it down so much that you're going to get this awesome deal on this house. The only way they're going to get you that awesome deal is if you start seeing slews and slews. I mean, you'd have to see thousands of foreclosures, and those foreclosures would have to come on the market for. Let's say your area was selling for $350 or $400. That house would have to come on the market for $300, and then sell for maybe $305 in order to start bringing down house prices. And then in other areas of the country where house prices might not be $400, but they're in the $300,000 range, that house would have to be worth $300 something, like $350, and they put it on the market for $299. But people will be snatching them up so fast that unless they foreclose on thousands, you're not going to see the benefit. This is Raymond Davis signing off. Have a good day.